The Radioactive group is happy to present A Place to Come Home To, written by John Dirrigl and directed by Beena Dathwani. Act 1. The play takes place in the home of the DaCosta family who live in the south of Goa. It is 8:30 a.m. on Christmas morning, and Anna DaCosta, a 38-year-old quiet but strong woman, is marinating a chicken in the kitchen. Her teenage tomboyish daughter, Tina DaCosta, is standing outside the bathroom door, knocking loudly. Inside the bathroom, Anna's younger daughter, 17-year-old Rose DaCosta, is happily singing away. Because I'm happy, clap along. If
Rose!
you feel
Open this door right now!
Because I'm happy.
You've been in there for over half an hour.
All right, Tina. At least let me dry myself.
You said that 10 minutes ago. Ma!
Keep your voice down. Your father is still sleeping. If either of you wake him up.
What about her? She just won't come out of the loo or stop singing that crazy song.
There. The bathroom is all yours.
Finally. But now, thanks to you, I'm going to be late.
So, what's your rush? It's only a boring football match. And I still don't understand why you like playing that silly game.
Mind your own business, you selfish cow.
It's your own fault. I told you to wake up earlier, but you ignored me like always.
Just shut up.
Why should I?
Didn't you both hear what I said? Be quiet.
Okay. By the way, Ma, I won't be home until 2 this afternoon.
Christmas lunch is at 1 o'clock, Tina.
Can't we make it an hour later?
No way. Dad wants to go to the cemetery. Don't you remember what day it is? Aunt Teresa died a year ago today.
Oh, God, not again.
Stop complaining, Tina, and go get ready. Rose, I want to talk to you about last night. You went to the dance with Ravi, didn't you?
No. I went to the dance with a big group of friends, and Ravi just happens to be one of them.
Yeah, right. Just a friend.
Shut your mouth, Tina.
I said stop shouting.
Why do you always yell at me, Ma?
You're the eldest, that's why, you moron.
And you're so superficial. All you care about is clothes, boys, and parties. And putting on that fake accent you picked up watching Friends.
Just go to your football match, Tina. But make sure you're back at 1. It's Christmas after all.
Tell that to Rose. I'm always on time. Always.
So, Rose, what time did you get in from the dance?
Oh, around 12:30.
No, you didn't. When we got back from midnight mass, your bed was still empty.
Okay. Actually, I got home at 1:30. We were having so much fun, I lost track of the time. By the way, Ma, if we're supposed to go to the cemetery today, I'm staying home.
Don't worry, we are not going. And no more late night parties for you.
At this point, Anna's husband, Jose DaCosta, enters the scene. He is a serious man with too much pride, whose ideas about duty and loyalty are usually selfish.
What's all this noise? My one day to sleep in late and all I hear are 2 kids shouting and screaming? God save a man from teenage kids. Anna, is there any fresh coffee left?
Yes, it's in the kitchen.
Uh-oh, he's awake. I'm going to my room, Ma.
Go bring me your dirty clothes to wash.
All right. But I want to talk to you about something first, Mama. It's about what I'm going to do next year after I finish school.
It's settled, dear. There's nothing for you to worry about.
I don't want to go to college to become a dentist.
Yes, you are. Your father and I have made a decision.
I hate the idea of looking inside people's smelly mouths. You know, Ma, what I really want is to become a fashion designer.
You'll make more money as a dentist, Rose.
But I'll never pass the entrance exam, Ma. And I love dreaming up new dress designs. Didn't you say what a good job I did with everyone's outfits at Cousin Emily's wedding?
Rose, we have already chosen your college in Manipal and put a down payment.
It's not fair. It's my life, so I should be allowed to do what I want.
No, you'll do as your parents say.
But...
Next time you wake me up like that, you better watch out. Understand, Rose?
Fine, whatever.
Go back to bed, Jose. It's all quiet now.
Forget it. I'm wide awake. What time is your sister coming over?
I told Sophia to be here around 12.
Bye, Ma.
Where are you going, Tina?
To play football?
No, you're not. I've warned you 100 times. Stop wasting your time acting like one of the boys and start behaving like a real girl. Help your ma in the kitchen, and for God's sake, at least wear a dress on holidays.
Ha ha ha.
Stop it, Rose.
But this is Christmas football tournament, Dad. And I promised to put on a dress and help Ma as soon as I get back.
The 10 Commandments say honor every Sunday and holiday, especially Christmas.
But you let me go last year.
Your Aunt Teresa died last year.
But what does that have to do with my playing football today?
She gave you a home. If she hadn't taken us in when we lost all our money, we would have been on the street with nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But I'll be home the rest of the day, Dad.
She gave us a home for 15 years.
Okay. I'm sorry for even asking.
When I was young, I could never run around and play with my friends. Teresa needed me in the hardware store, and she didn't have any fun either. She was too busy raising me.
So does this mean we can't have fun just because you didn't get the chance, Dad?
It means life is about work and sacrifice for your family, Rose. It's not only about fun with friends.
Jose, it's Christmas.
It's a tradition, Dad. Something we look forward to all year. I want to be a part of the team. Please.
Let her go, Jose. Rose is here to help me.
Yeah, Dad. I'm home all day.
Oh, why do I always give in? All right, fine, you can go, but I want you back by noon. Lunch is going to be on the table an hour earlier because we're going to the cemetery this afternoon.
Go on, Tina. Be back as soon as possible.
Wow, bye, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Oh, Rose, the books, my bills and taxes are on my bedside table. We can work on them this afternoon. No more parties for the next few days. You're staying home with the family.
Whatever. I'm going to my room.
Now, why do you always let the girls get away with disobeying me? This family is falling apart and it's all your fault. None of you care that I'm the head of the house? God, where is the Fanny?
Calm down, Jose. It's only a football match. And this is no time to start drinking. You haven't even had breakfast.
Stop nagging me. It's Christmas.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Drink all day if you wish.
I will. I like to drink. That's all you think I'm good at, isn't it? Getting drunk.
Listen, just because you have a hangover and feel grouchy from drinking too much last night, that has nothing to do with the children or me. This is a holiday, Jose, and I won't let you take it out on us.
Our children have no respect for what being a family really means. Both of them are out of the house all the time with their friends. Neither of them has even learned to cook properly.
That's because they're older now. They want to be independent. You can't order them around like tin soldiers anymore. They have minds of their own.
We should be on our knees saying a rosary for Teresa every day. My sister was the only mother I ever knew. She raised me from the time I was a newborn.
Your sister took over your whole life.
So, what's wrong with wanting to look after your family?
And what about me and the children? Aren't we your family too? Why is it always Teresa?
That's the way I am. We've been married 18 years, so stop still trying to change me. Oh, by the way, here's the 3,000 rupees I won last night.
Gambling and getting drunk. That's all you're interested in. How are we ever going to save enough money to send Rose and Tina to college?
Stop complaining about everything I do and leave me alone, Anna.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Mama, Aunt Sophia is here.
Oh no, already?
It's only 8:30 in the morning. I thought you said she'd be here at noon.
Here are some Christmas presents.
Go get dressed, Jose.
She comes earlier and earlier every year.
Enter Sophia Fernandez, Anna's sister, a 35-year-old widow who is warm, kind, and light-hearted.
Merry Christmas, Sophia. I thought I told you to be here at 12.
I know. Merry Christmas, my dearest Anna. Here's my apple pie and cupcakes for Tina and bibinka for Rose. Where's Jose? Still sleeping?
He's getting dressed.
I thought with Teresa gone, you might need some help with the cooking this year.
I'm fine, Sophia. Rose is here, so...
This is my surprise. An American cheesecake. I got the recipe online.
I wish you would stop bringing all this food over. We are fat enough as it is.
Ah, there he is, my favorite brother-in-law. Merry Christmas, Jose. And these gifts are for you, Anna.
Merry Christmas, Sophia. You should only bring one gift for the whole family.
I can do what I want with my money.
Okay. But let's open everything after lunch. Rose, put them all under the tree.
Look, I made a special cake for you, brother-in-law. A blueberry cheesecake.
What's in this? It's heavier than cement.
I found the recipe on the internet. Smells good in here. What are you cooking, Anna? Vindaloo?
Yes, Jose has to have it every Sunday and holiday.
It's too rich for my stomach.
Don't worry, I'm making a roast chicken for you.
Let me do something, Anna. I can make a salad.
Sit. Let me get you a cup of coffee.
How's the hardware store, Jose?
It's doing okay.
Are you drinking Fanny, Jose, so early in the morning?
Don't say another word. Your sister's been bugging me about it already. By the way, are you coming to the cemetery with us this afternoon?
Here's your coffee, Sophia. And I'm not going to Teresa's grave anymore, Jose. She hated me.
She did not, Anna.
I never did anything right as far as she was concerned.
You were always jealous of her.
Ha! There was nothing to be jealous about.
She let us move in when we had nowhere to go.
Go visit her on the feast of St. Francis Xavier, Jose. That's a good day to visit graves.
We should go on the day she died, Sophia.
But she died a year and 2 days ago.
That's a minor point. She didn't get married because she had to bring me up. And because my own father pretended I didn't even exist.
But she reminded you of her sacrifice every day.
Because it was true.
I don't want to go to her grave either.
You don't have to, Sophia. But my wife should.
It's true, Anna. She never liked you.
Jose doesn't want to admit that.
She was my only sister.
Then you go. She was your mother, sister, your whole world. But she's dead, Jose. And I don't have to do anything for her anymore. For 15 years, I had to listen to her order the children and me around.
The children run all over town, and it's Teresa's fault? And just because I'm trying to teach them some discipline, so I'm the bad guy? I'm having trouble with them because you don't show me any respect, Anna. You're always arguing with me about everything.
The girls don't listen to you because you hardly spend any quality time with them. At first, Teresa was your excuse, and now it's a store. All you do is shout because they don't want to do things your way.
You're going to the grave this afternoon, Anna, and so are the children. That's final. Have you forgotten that when they fired me from the hotel, Teresa put me in the family business? And when my lovesick and thief of a brother ran away with his Nigerian girlfriend and all our savings, it was Teresa who took us in and gave us a home. She was a saint. You just never understood her because you never took the time. Now I'm tired of you irritating me so. I'm going to watch TV.
You know, Anna, even if Teresa didn't raise Jose, she would have been an old maid anyway.
Forget about her. I'm fed up of hearing her name. Tell me, how are you doing, dear?
It's hard for me around Christmas time. Savio loved Christmas, remember? And even though it's been 5 years since he died, I still miss him a lot this time of year. I don't even decorate the house anymore. I rather come here to celebrate with all of you, because at least I feel better being with family.
Next year, come over on Christmas Eve and stay the night. That way you can go to midnight mass with us.
Jose wouldn't like it.
So what? Jose still goes to his sister's grave twice a week to talk to her. Sophia, I'm worried about his hardware business. All the money Teresa left us, where did it go? Into a failing shop. And now we are having trouble paying our bills. I don't know what's going to happen. And ignores it like he does everything else. All he wants to do is visit Teresa, drink Fanny, and gamble.
Listen, Anna, I talked to my manager at the hotel. They're willing to take Jose back part-time. 3.5 hours a night? Would that help with the finances?
A little bit.
Okay, I'll speak to him. And there's something else I need to tell you, Anna. Jose's brother George is back in Goa.
What? Oh God, no.
Yes, he came to visit me yesterday.
If Jose finds out about his brother being back, he'll be furious.
George asked me for a favor, Anna. He needed a place to sleep for the night.
And you let him?
What could I do? He's lost so much weight, Anna, and looks terrible. He said he wants to see Jose about some family business.
Ay, Saiba. He must have found out Teresa died. I hope he doesn't show up here while Jose is at home.
Mama, I'm going to visit Donna's house.
No, you're not, Rose. You're staying put at home. I need you here.
But there's nothing to do here.
If you leave and your father finds out, I'll get the blame again.
It's so boring being stuck at home.
Go listen to the radio.
Hey, Rose. How do you like the perfume I bought you for Christmas?
Yeah, thanks, Aunt Sophia. Okay, I'm going to listen to AIR FM Rainbow.
You see, you buy her presents and she didn't even say thank you properly. And you know why? Because you're always buying them things, Sophia.
But everything is on sale right now, Anna.
You buy them gifts all year round, Sophia.
Come on, Anna. What are you really upset about? Talk to me, please.
Where do I start? The children are going to leave us soon. And then what do I do? Jose and I aren't getting any closer now than when Teresa was alive. I thought things would change. But as far as he's concerned, I might as well be a piece of furniture in this house.
Don't worry, Anna. When he takes the job at the hotel, everything will be easier.
He wasn't like this when we got married. He was always laughing and fun. He liked to tell jokes. Remember? We both had great hopes for the future. But George destroyed all that.
Sometimes life gets in the way, Anna.
No, it was George who ruined us.
Calm down, dear. Let me try convincing Jose about the hotel job. Jose, could you come into the kitchen for a minute, please?
What is it?
I need your help.
Tell me quickly. The cricket match is on.
There's some land for sale next to my house, Jose, and I want to buy it. Can you please help me with the paperwork?
All right.
Great. Thanks, Jose. I'm going to keep working extra shifts at the hotel and try to buy all the land around my house.
You want to be a rich landowner in your old age?
Why not? If I don't buy it, someone else will. You know, Jose, you could come back to the hotel and work some extra hours too.
No way. I'm busy managing the store.
Actually, the hotel manager wanted me to tell you. They're hiring part-time workers for just a few hours a night.
I don't need to work any extra hours. There's still little money left in Teresa's bank account.
It's been 10 years since you left the hotel, Jose. You were making good money then.
As I said, Sophia, I'm happy running my own business.
But what good is it if you're not making enough money?
Have you forgotten they sacked me and called me a troublemaker?
But that was a long time ago, Jose, and the bosses have forgotten all about that misunderstanding.
But I haven't. I'm Goan, and my father fought for liberation to make Goa free. And I am proud of it. But the hotel owners didn't agree with my ideas, remember?
We could use the money, Jose. The money Teresa left us won't last forever.
I left everyone and everything in the hotel behind me all those years ago. I have my own business now, and it's going to stay that way. I may not make much money, but I'll manage. I know the both of you want me to give in to them, right? Just get up every day and work for those men who tried to destroy my reputation all over Goa.
I wonder who would be visiting us so early in the morning. Oh my God, George! Is it really you? You have really aged and lost a lot of weight. What happened to you?
I'll go by, Anna. How are you? I thought Jose might be home today, so...
Jose, your brother is here.
What? You? I can't believe you have the guts to show up here after all these years. What do you want?
I need to talk to you, Jose.
I have nothing to say to you.
I was in the neighborhood and thought...
I'm not interested in anything you want to say. Understand? As far as I am concerned, you're dead.
Jose, let him come in. I don't want the neighbors gossiping about us.
I don't want him in this house.
And I don't want the neighbors to hear you shouting.
Look, I even brought a bottle of foreign whiskey to make peace, Jose.
Come in, George. Don't stand outside with the door open.
Keep out of it, Anna. This is between me and my brother.
Come on. It's been 15 years, Jose. I just came by to have a holiday drink with all of you, and I'll be on my way. Oh, hello again, Sophia.
Good morning, George.
Whenever you're around, I know there's going to be trouble.
I swear there's nothing up my sleeve, well, except my bottle.
Come on, Sophia, let's go in the kitchen.
Jose, I almost stopped by Tony's bar last night. But I thought against it because if you're going to cause a scene, it's better if it's in your own house, right? Did Sophia give you the message? I went to see her last night.
Sophia didn't say anything. She knew I wouldn't be happy to have news of you.
I'm sorry, Jose. I know you're angry about my eloping with Arisa. But she was my first true love. And she knew I would do anything she asked, so she forced me to prove it. Show me how much you loved me, she kept saying.
So you ran off to Nigeria with a black woman and all our savings just to prove a point?
It sounds stupid, I know, but love makes you do crazy things. I'm truly sorry, Jose.
You stole all the money Papa left us. 10 lakhs.
I loved her, Jose, down to my soul. Nothing else mattered.
You almost ruined us, but we survived. We moved on and rebuilt our lives thanks to Teresa. So, goodbye, George.
Please, hear me out. I'm going into the hospital for an operation next week. I've got something wrong with my stomach. It might be a tumor, they don't know for sure. I just wanted to see you before the surgery. Look, you were always honest, Jose. That's what I liked about you the most. You don't have to forgive me. Maybe I don't deserve it. But have one drink with me, please, for an old sick brother. It's Christmas after all.
All right, but only one drink, huh? And don't bother sitting down because you're not staying long. Anna, bring in some glasses, please.
Here you are.
You still go to church every morning and pray for the Da Costas, Anna?
Yes, but I gave up on you a long time ago, George.
Next time, please squeeze in a rosary for me too.
God listens when you pray. Just get on your knees and start talking.
Cheers, Jose.
There's nothing cheerful about this. And you shouldn't be drinking if you're really sick.
It numbs the pain, you know. Look, I need to sit down. I'm not strong enough to stand for long.
What hospital are you going to?
GMC. Listen, Jose, I know I didn't attend Teresa's funeral, but I couldn't leave Nigeria.
But you knew, didn't you? Sophia said she sent you an email.
I didn't have the money, Ray, for the plane ticket.
Not a word from you. No letter or even an email.
I may not do things in the normal fashion, but I grieve in my own way. Teresa and I often wrote to each other. You might have disowned me, but she didn't. She always gave me news about you.
I'm not your banker anymore, George. That ended 15 years ago.
Did you hear me ask for anything?
It's written all over your face. You gave up Goa and your family for love? To live the richy life with your woman in Nigeria? So what happened? Did she dump you when the money ran out? Because she was the type to do that. I told you so when I first met her. She'd throw you in hell and then walk away while you burned.
Arisa didn't leave me. I left her. I had to come back to Goa to heal myself. God, I need another drink.
Help yourself.
By the way, in her last letter, Teresa wrote that she was leaving me 3 lakhs and the money would be with you. But she said that if I wanted it, I had to come back to Goa. Well, I need it now, Jose, for my operation. So as soon as you give it to me, I'll leave you alone.
There's no money from Teresa.
Look, I have a copy of a letter right here.
She never said anything about leaving money for you. Not to me.
But she had all that money.
She signed the bank account over to me, George.
I was there when she died, George. And when I asked if I should contact you, she said nothing.
Here, Anna, read the letter.
It makes no difference what it says. I've spent the money.
Just 1 year later and you've already spent 3 lakhs?
It's gone into the hardware shop. I put the money into the business.
You're not a businessman, Jose. You never were. You just don't know how to handle money. You better keep an eye on the books, Anna, because he's a failure.
I would be better off today if you hadn't stolen my money.
Is that why you took my 3 lakhs? Because you thought I owed you?
Listen to me, George. Rose and I took care of Teresa right here in this house. She would have said something to me about your share.
No, she wouldn't. You're not a true Da Costa.
Fine, I'll show you the bank statement. There's only 9,000 rupees left.
I want my 3 lakhs.
You can have what's left. I'll go to the bank tomorrow.
You want to know what Teresa really thought of you, Jose? Read some of these letters. She thought you were weak. Jose came in with that puppy dog face again today, she wrote. And whenever you showed up with that look, she knew you were begging for money. You took and took your whole life.
And she took too. Who do you think she turned to when she couldn't do anything for herself? You weren't there. Jose was. He did everything for her. He even carried her when she was too weak to walk.
Oh, God, I need another whiskey. Anna, please get me the bottle of pills from my jacket.
Here, but take them with water, not alcohol.
Oh, they work faster with whiskey. I really have to have this operation. And I need somewhere to stay afterwards to recover. So I've come back to my family home.
You should have stayed in Nigeria.
So I can die. Do you know how they treat the sick there?
What's going on out here, Anna?
Nothing important, Sophia.
Tell me, Jose, do you remember when we were young?
You're 13 years older than me, and Teresa was 15 years older. How could I remember either of you young?
Teresa and I raised you like mother and father because our real father never spoke a word to you after Mama died giving birth to you.
Not even on his deathbed. I tried to get him to say a word, just one word.
What is all this depressing talk? All you Da Costas like to talk about is death. It's Christmas, remember?
Respect the dead, Sophia. If you can't do that, then just keep quiet.
I do respect the dead. But it doesn't mean I have to be sad on Christmas.
That's your trouble. You never want to face anything. Death is a fact of life.
And have you accepted the fact that Teresa is truly dead, Jose?
Stop being so mean to Sophia. Come on, it's almost time to eat. Rose, come down and set the table.
I'll start putting the food in the serving dishes, Anna.
The doctor says I'll be better within a month after the surgery.
I love Teresa. The doctor gave up on her, but we took care of her. And she lived for 2 more years.
Well, I'm not dying like Teresa. I just need a place to recover. Anna can help me do that. I know she can.
No, she can't, George. It was hard enough on her when Teresa died.
But I'm family, Jose. No matter what happened between us. I was here in this room when you were born. I heard your first cry. All my life, I looked out for you, taught you, helped you. Teresa did too.
I'll give you all the money that we've got left.
Or you can keep it. Only let me stay here for a while.
Jose, lunch is ready. George, we are starting our Christmas lunch, so you have to leave now.
I miss Teresa, George.
You know, I haven't been to her grave yet.
I've spent every holiday with Teresa since I was born.
Jose, it's time to eat.
I need to go to the grave, Anna.
Now? There's no reason to go today. We'll go together on Sunday after church.
I need to talk with Teresa, Anna, today.
But we are going to start lunch now.
Let me go with you, Jose. Show me where her grave is.
Jose, stop this nonsense.
Teresa needs to know she was loved. That I'm still there with her.
But you are alive and she's dead.
George and I are going. Just for an hour. He needs to see her. He's very sick.
So what? He's not dying. Are you dying, George?
Stop being so cruel, Anna.
Never mind, Jose. Let's go to the grave together. All the Da Costas. Let Teresa see we're together again.
I knew this would happen. The Da Costa family was always like this. 1 minute they're fighting like cats, and the next they're crying in each other's arms.
Let me use the bathroom first, huh, Jose?
Typical. It's just like when he was living in Goa. He'd come and you would go running off to wherever he asked. When are you going to stop acting like you're 10 years old, Jose?
He wants to live with us until he gets better.
Look what he did to us. He stole 10 lakhs of our hard-earned money. Have you forgotten how we had to grovel before your sister to let us live with her?
I have to do this, Anna. Teresa did tell me the money belonged to him.
So what? You deserved all of that money.
She told me to send a letter. She gave me an address and I tore it up. So he has to stay with us now. It's on my conscience.
No, send him back to Nigeria or to an old age home.
Just a month, Anna. Please, do this for me. George and I are family.
And what about our family, Jose, our children?
Okay. I'm ready, Jose.
You can't stay here, George. Find some other place.
No, he's staying right here.
Your family is all just in your head, Jose. You were never a real family with George. He just knows how to wrap you around his little finger.
4 weeks, Anna, that's all.
Let's go talk to Teresa, Jose.
It's time for Christmas lunch with your family, Jose.
We'll stay at the grave for only 5 minutes, Anna. Just delay lunch by half an hour.
Don't I have a say in any of this?
We'll talk tonight, Anna.
Chal, Ray. We'll take my bike, Jose.
God help me. Just when I thought everything would be different, Sophia, when I really believed things would change, then in walks George. After 15 years, and he still wins. He always wins.
Anna, don't be like this in front of the children.
Tell me, when Rose and Tina go off to college, do you know whom we'll be stuck with? George. We won't get any time alone together. George will always be here just like Teresa was. My whole life will become George, George, George. Oh God, I really thought Jose and me could be happy again.
Why don't you leave Jose, Anna? Stand up to him and say, I've had enough. Look what he's doing to you. Let him look after George. Why should you be responsible?
I can't just walk out.
Yes, you can. Live with me for a while. Let him realize how much he needs you. You don't smile anymore, Anna. I hate to see you like this.
It wasn't always like this. We talked about moving to Margam and building our own house. We would have been happy there with our children. We had dreams, Sophia, beautiful dreams.
Anna.
End of Act 1. Act 2. It is evening of the same day. Anna and Sophia are sitting at the dining room table with Rose, who is writing out checks for the hardware store.
God, I'm exhausted. Woke up at 5 this morning to prepare Christmas lunch. And then the shock of seeing George again. You know, Sophia, I'm really worried. My weak husband is going to give in to him.
You have to stand up to him this time, Anna. It's unfair for him to expect you to keep playing nurse to his family.
I know. I'm just fed up with having to fight about everything. Rose, get me another cup of tea.
In a minute, Mama. Tell me, do you think we can hold off paying Mr. Sousa for another month?
I don't know. You should ask your father.
Oh, he'll just say yes so he can spend the money somewhere else, like the Fenny shop. By the way, Ma, can I invite Ravi over for dinner tomorrow?
Let's talk about that later. Finish doing the accounts now, and then make a list of all the people who owe us money.
But you've met every one of my friends except him.
There's no need for me to meet everyone, is there?
Is it because he's not Catholic? He's really nice, Ma, and really wants to meet all of you.
You need to focus on your studies right now, instead of dreaming about boys.
His family is just like ours. They've lived in Goa for over 100 years.
I'm not interested in his family history. You can't get serious about him because it just won't work. Your father would never let it happen. Never.
But I really like him, Ma. We think alike, and we like all the same things.
If the two of you really decided to get married, you have no idea the trouble you would have, Rose. For starters, you wouldn't be able to marry in a Catholic church.
If I truly loved him, I wouldn't care, Aunt Sophia.
Listen, Rose, you're not that young anymore. But when it comes to relationships, you're still a child. Let your father and I find someone suitable from our community for you.
No, it's my life, and I'll marry whomever I want.
But sometimes feelings change over the years, Rose. Hope and love disappear. All you're left with is sadness. That could happen if you marry Ravi. And I'm sure Ravi's mother would say the same thing.
No, she wouldn't. I've been to his house and met her. She doesn't think like Ma and you.
I've heard enough, Rose. Stop this nonsense right now.
Please, please, Mama. At least meet him once.
Fine,
Pretty please.
Fine. We'll see.
Yippee! Hey, Aunt Sophia, do you want to see the dress Ma bought me for Christmas?
I'd love to, Rose. Try it on for me.
What's for supper, Ma?
Roast beef sandwiches.
Then let's eat. I want to go over to Daniel's house later.
You promised you'd stay home today after the football match, Tina.
But I was here for most of the day, wasn't I?
You're never home these days.
Well, why should I sit around here? Dad didn't even come back in time for dessert. Where is he now anyway?
I don't know.
So, he disappears for more than half the day and I'm supposed to sit around here like a good little girl.
What's wrong with you these days? What did your father ever do to make you so angry with him?
I hate that he keeps pushing me to do whatever he thinks is right. Like the way I dress up or who my friends are. And going to college? I don't want to go to college.
Why not?
I want to get a job on a cruise ship.
What? Are you mad?
I can make lots of money and see the world.
Girls don't work on ships. That's a man's world. I know you're going to leave this house someday, Tina, but until you do, you're a part of this family and you'll do whatever your dad and I think is right.
He doesn't love us, Ma. He wants nothing to do with this family. He can't even bear to have Christmas lunch with us. All he cares about is his dead sister.
He's doing the best he can, Tina. It's been hard for him too.
The dozen bells of glory, tra-la-la-la.
At this point, Jose and George come into the house. It's obvious they've been drinking, but George is shaking and looking pale.
Here come the drunk DaCosta brothers. Tina, that's your Uncle George.
Oh, you mean the one who stole all our money? I'm not interested in meeting him. I have better things to do.
Hey, Anna, what's for dinner? Huh? Silent treatment. Just because I went out and had some fun with my brother.
What's he doing back here, Jose?
George got sick at the bar and threw up beer and blood all over the table.
You think this is a hospital and I'm going to play nurse to your brother? No way. As soon as he comes out of the bathroom, I want him out of my house.
Have some pity, Anna. Look, I'm hungry. Is there anything left over from your delicious vindaloo?
Why didn't you have Christmas lunch with us?
I had to take George to see Teresa.
George doesn't really care about you, Jose. He's just taking advantage of you.
I don't care what you think. I spent 1,000 rupees today on giving my sick brother a good time and enjoyed every minute.
1,000 rupees? Have you gone mad?
Hey, Dad, I need to talk to you about the accounts.
Rose is writing checks, Jose. Go through them with her. Not that we are going to have much money left to pay our bills if you keep wasting money on your brother.
No, I'm in a celebratory mood, so I don't want to look at any money problems.
But the bills are due next week.
So what's wrong with paying them tomorrow?
Because people owe us money and we owe people money.
I don't like calling people for money.
Then how do you expect us to pay our bills?
I don't want people to know about our money problems.
We owe Mr. Disa for the past 2 months and can't put it off any longer, Jose.
One day, just one day, I'd like to go through the whole day without having to argue about money.
Can you go through one day without spending money on your bad habits? Fine, stick your head in the sand as usual. Put the books away, Rose. I'll go through them tomorrow.
Why do we have to fight even on Christmas Day?
I'm sorry we missed Christmas lunch, Anna.
You weren't invited, George.
Oh, have a heart, Anna. Hey, Rose, is that really you? You were just learning to talk when I left Goa.
Hello, Uncle George, and goodbye.
Listen, Jose, I want you to take the part-time job at the hotel.
I was expecting this.
You know we need the extra income.
See that, Jose? Arisa was the same. Always wanting more.
You stay out of this, George.
I can't go back to the hotel. Those men threw me out. You just want me to take the job so I can buy the children whatever they want, like Sophia does.
We were just talking about paying our bills, remember? Were any of those for the children?
I want another beer.
Get me one as well, Jose.
You have both had too much to drink already.
Get out of my way, Anna. This is my house too, and I can do whatever I want in it.
That's right, Jose. Show her who's the man of the house. Why do women never understand their place in life?
Oh, but I'm good enough to take care of you. Aren't I, George?
That's your duty in this family.
Not anymore. I have paid my dues to this family.
Fine. Go wherever you want. Jose will know how to take care of me.
Of course I will. Wasn't I always there whenever Teresa or you needed me?
I always said you were a loving brother.
The wife takes care of the family and the husband takes care of the business. That's the way it should be.
And who takes care of the wife?
That sounds like Arisa all over again. Me, me, me. And what about us? Jose, am I right?
Take George away from here, Jose. I don't want him in this house.
I'm staying right here, Anna.
Yes, George is sleeping here tonight.
Absolutely not.
Just one night.
You didn't even bother to ask me.
This house is mine too, Anna. I grew up here.
You lost all rights to this house when you stole our money, George. We were left with nothing. Jose even had to borrow money from Sophia.
But I pay her interest every month.
That's not the point. Don't you care about how I feel?
It's only until he gets better, Anna.
You think he's ever going to leave even then?
He's my brother, Anna. 1 month. Please, my dearest. He's dying. The doctors haven't told him yet. But I've nursed enough sick people to know.
No, I'm not, Jose. I'll live another 25 years and fool you all, man.
I don't have the strength to look after another one of your dying siblings.
If only I could return that money Teresa left for him. But I can't. So please let me do this for him, Anna.
No. Don't force me, Jose. I'm going to leave this house if George moves in.
Jose, give me my pills. The pain is back.
What did you expect after all that beer you have had?
Maybe if I throw up again, I'll feel better.
Yeah, let me help you to the bathroom.
I can tell that George is going to be harder to take care of than Teresa.
He has to live here, Anna.
Why? Can't you see how he just twists you around his little finger?
Teresa didn't welcome me like she usually does when I went to her grave today. She welcomed George, though. He stood and talked to her while she ignored me. So I prayed to her. And now I know my penance is that I must look after George.
Teresa pulled the strings and you danced to her music. You did everything she told you to do. And now she's even controlling you from the grave.
Except once. I disobeyed her once. And I married you.
And she never let you forget it.
Marrying you was the best thing I ever did, my dearest.
Then why am I always last on your list, Joe?
You're not, darling. But I know Teresa will talk to me again if George stays with us. She's angry I didn't give him the money.
Teresa's in a coffin. Do you really think she can hear you? Try talking to the living, Josie. Like your children. Like me.
George taught me everything I know about life.
And maybe that's why you haven't been much of a success at anything.
I made money before, and I can do it again.
How? You have tried for the past 10 years. Just face it, Jose. You need help.
So we're back to my working at the hotel again, aren't we?
Yes, again. Things change. People are different today than they were 10 years earlier. You have to make some changes too. Else we'll lose everything again. Think about it. After George dies, what will you do? Just live a lonely life visiting your brother and sister at their graves every week?
I'm not planning to die anytime soon, Anna. I feel stronger already. The Da Costa brothers are united again. Oh, which bedroom should I take, Jose? And keep the noise down, huh? I need my rest.
Teresa's bedroom.
Oh, good. From now on, it's my bedroom.
Okay. Good night, George.
Good night, Mama. I always say good night to our Mama. Jose, you never knew her, but she was a saint. You should never forget the people you love.
Sophia says they'll pay you good money. The hotel wants you back.
Oh, why are we back to the same topic? Just let it go.
This family needs some hope for the future, Jose. But you're living in the past.
Ma, I thought we were going to have dinner soon.
I'll go and start making it now. Come and help me.
Wait a minute, Tina. What's in your hand?
Aunt Sophia bought me a new mobile phone for Christmas.
What? Give it back to her at once. You're not keeping it.
Why not, Jose?
It costs too much, Sophia. That's why. I don't like you buying the girls expensive gifts.
But you can't return a Christmas present, Dad.
If anyone is going to buy you a new cell phone, it's going to be me, your father, the breadwinner of this house.
But they're going to have my money when I die anyway, Jose. So why not let them enjoy it now?
A man has only one thing in life that truly matters. His self-respect. It's the only thing I need. And with a gift like that, Where is my self-respect?
But you know, Dad, all my friends have this model. It's the latest one.
It's just a present, Jose. Something I knew she would like. I didn't mean to offend you in any way.
Yeah, Aunt Sophia, I love it.
You'll do as you're told, Tina. Give it back now.
No, my life isn't only about what you want me to do. And just so you know, I'm not going to college either. I want to work on a cruise ship.
Have you gone crazy? How can a girl work on a ship? It's ridiculous.
Why is it that only boys can do whatever they want? It's the 21st century, Dad. And women are supposed to have equal rights.
That's it. No more internet or playing sports for you. From now on, you'll come home after school and learn how to run a household. Your name is Tina, not Tom. All those hours on the computer have scrambled your brains.
No, Dad, please don't do this to me.
Now, give the cell phone back or I'll smash it on the floor.
How can you be so mean?
This is all your fault, Anna. You've been too lenient in letting our children do whatever they want. So now if I try to discipline them, they think I'm cruel. And you, Sophia, give my kids all types of gifts. You know I can't afford, so they love you more. How do you think that makes me feel?
That's not true, Jose. I'm just trying to help in whatever way I can.
Josie, what's gotten into you? How can you talk to my sister like that?
I'm supposed to be the head of this house, and no one seems to remember that. So I'm saying it right now. From now on, no more fancy presents and no parties. I'm tired of this family ignoring my wishes and looking at me like a failure.
But you're not a failure, dear. You've just lost your way a little.
I can see it in everyone's eyes. That's why Sophia buys all those presents, and that's why you're pushing me to work in the hotel. Teresa was the only one who really understood how hard my life was.
Listen, Dad, it's not like that at all. We just got tired of you devoting all your attention on Aunt Teresa. Why can't you think about us for a change, huh?
Go to your room, Tina. This is adult talk.
Things are going to change around here, Tina. Your Uncle George is coming to live with us. I've made my decision.
You mean we're going to have to live with another sick relative again? God help us.
Listen, Jose, I've just had an idea. Why doesn't George come and stay with me?
Sophia, how can you think of something so ridiculous? I can't let you take on that burden. George is not your responsibility.
Why not, Anna? I'm alone anyway. Do you know what I do around the house all day? Absolutely nothing. I'm the one who's living in the past with my memories. And now I want to start living in the present again. Taking care of George will give me a purpose in life, a reason to wake up in the morning.
But you know nothing about taking care of the sick. You have no idea how hard it can be. George thinks he's going to recover in a month, but I seriously doubt it. It's going to be a long, long time, Sophia.
Have you forgotten my Savio's battle with cancer, Anna? Don't worry, I can handle it. And you can come over to help me if you feel like it. You too, Jose.
Are you serious about this, Sophia?
I just don't like the idea. You'll be exhausted. Plus, it will eat into your savings because taking care of an invalid can be very expensive. Remember Teresa? And I don't trust George. You're too gullible for his kind.
Stop thinking too much, Anna. I can take care of myself. This will work out well for all of us as a family.
I don't know how to thank you, Sophia. You have no idea what a relief this is to me. And I'll give you some money every month to cover the expenses. Promise. And I'll come over to help you whenever I can.
I don't need any financial contribution from you, Jose. But go ahead and do it if it's going to make you feel any better. Now about Tina's new mobile phone, please let her keep it. I like spoiling the girls because I love them so much. Sometimes I think of them as my own daughters.
Okay, I can understand that. So, all right, you can keep the phone this time, but you have to try and stop giving them so many expensive things.
I promise I'll try to control myself, Jose. Now let me go and tell George about this plan.
I still can't believe Sophia made such a generous offer. It feels like a huge burden has been lifted off me.
Sophia has a good heart. We are blessed to have her in our family.
I am blessed too, Anna, to have you as my wife and mother of my children.
The girls and I need you to be there for us, Joe. We have to work as a family for the sake of our future.
I'll do my best, dear. I may not have said this enough, but I know how hard it's been for you all these years. Looking after Teresa, coping with our money problems. Look, I'll try working at the hotel for a while, okay? Maybe that way I can buy Rose a new mobile phone too.
I'm sure she'd like that. And please try to spend more time with the girls, Jose. They do miss you, you know that. That's why they're fighting with you all the time. They just want your attention.
I know. I've made many mistakes, Anna. But I promise to be a better dad and husband from now on. I love all of you so much.
I know, Joe.
Please don't forget that, okay?
I won't. Maybe we can start being a real family again. I have missed you, Joe. Merry Christmas, my dearest.
I've missed you too. And I'm sorry for taking you for granted all this time. Merry Christmas, my darling.
A Place to Come Home To was performed by the Radioactive group. The play was adapted by Beena Datwani and John Dirrigl. Our cast today: Jose, Dean De Cruz; George, Salil Chaturvedi; Anna, Rachita Shah; Sophia, Alice De Cruz; Tina, Monica Kshatriya; Rose, Beena Datwani. This play was presented by Saish Deshpande.
Merry Christmas!